Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on FBG. I was asked to call, I'd rather not. Maybe a little more active if absolutely no one wants to talk, but I'd rather not. Start Cannon, got TOT, Dark Priest, pretty nice roll really. Yeah, it's a good roll. Got Ig with Witchdock Warlock, it's not bad. Privateer starting 3-0. And Sea Giant. Wouldn't play Sea Giant here. Would play Zombie. What do you mean green no push? He started 3-0 and he can absolutely push if he wants to. That's unreasonable. Anyway. And we die like rats on two if he does that, or what? Yeah, we can start attack. Makes sense. So, don't die level 2 angle. I think we're going the right way about dying level 2. You're not grading for a TS3, are you? Okay. Normally Warlock sucks on 2 because it doesn't one-shot, but it should be able to pick off the creeps that the scatter hits, so I'll say it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, got a militia. Clock NS? No. Play zombie with this. Great zombie roll. And Sea Giant is probably one of the worst ones. But yeah, you just play zombie with this roll because it's not dead value. Easy to YOLO with zombie polar. You just do like a greedy YOLO and life is super easy. So yeah, militia from blue means they presumably didn't start with king. Makes sense based on their kill speed. When do you reckon they send? Shouldn't be 4. Guess it can be 4, but it shouldn't be 4. 5 we should be fine, assuming we don't try and get a TOC. I mean, I can just die with my roll and it's fine, right? If they send 4. Like, I don't want to, because... TOC. Okay, that's concerning. Your ads are great. All you need is Witchdock. Alright. I appear to be possibly leaking. Nah, I'm good. Alright. Gonna want 145 gold. It'll just be 7-1 then. So we're pretty bad here. We're actually pretty bad 5 as well. It's really awkward. Yeah, you've probably heard me say it a couple of times that I got no small amount of hatred for 2-0 talk on 5. I think it's pretty terrible. Alright, I don't send here, which is great for me. I actually want a 55, by the way. Because I want to change to Pierce. Talk with 2-0 is not good, that's very true. Because you're 2-0 on 5 into full push and then like clearing 7, not holding 7. It feels pretty bad. If you can do like a 4-0 talk, it feels alright. But less than that, not for me. It isn't what it is, can still just go egg, but guess with talk. Well, we have Stomp, which is good on 5. He's overbuilding as well, which actually makes it worse. In the sense that, well, firstly, like, triple overbuild, my line is dead. I can't do anything about that now. My team wants to kill me, and they're going to be successful. So that just is what it is. But the issue with this being 740 value overbuilding is he's going to break if they decide to send 5. So that's just like breaking overbuild is terrible. Okay, and they don't send 5, which is good. They could 6 if they reckon they read their kill speed right. I mean, to be fair, I'm making the read they didn't king based off the fact that there was a militia. It could just be add push going and went militia instead of cancel. Not sure. Either way, I'm gonna try and resist death at least a little bit. Oh, they're clogging. Fuck you guys, I'm not dying this game then. By you guys, I meant my team. 42 is not a fail, 42 is slightly high. With a mid, he doesn't kill much though. That's a good clog, 38 creeps. You don't need 70 creeps for clog. Failed clog it is. It's pretty well executed. That looks like a pretty good clog. You don't need 70 creeps to clog. I don't know why people think you do. A lot of the times the best clogs you can do are like 15-20 units, where you need very little king. Then you completely keep your options open. You can reclog 6, hold 6, you can do anything you want, and it's super strong. We actually don't want to send 6, because our push is terrible. The thing is, our push is terrible, and our hold is bad. So this game sucks. I don't know what to do. If we have good push, we don't mind the time, but by sending 6. Even if we don't have great push on 5, if we get to good push, it's fine. So they drop a heal. They did too much regen, not enough HP. It can be immolation for sure. If it is, then obviously we got a major. I guess we're sending 6. I think it's a bad idea, but I guess we're just doing it. Alright, let's do it. There is no reason for me to miss income. We're never going full 7. So, may as well take the income. I sent already. If we want to send more than that, I can still send a bit more. This might fake them into thinking, oh, we don't 6, blah blah blah. I don't think that actually is relevant. But maybe some games it is. So chem shot and then click, click, click. Just 2 ones. Bit more HP than the warlock, so we'll just do that. And yeah, we're never gonna full 7 because our hold sucks. And if we decide to send some on 7, I can still send some on 7 because I've good push. Basically, the only thing I'd be... And we always need the king on 7 as well, right? So there was no point for me to not upgrade the king there, basically. I'd just be missing gold for no reason. And showing them HP is completely irrelevant, since we're sending 6 anyway, and we can still send the same amount on 7, basically. Considering the fact that we'll never ever ever full 7. Unless they decide to lose 3 heals to this, which, if they do, is like a whole different universe, you know? So we did bad here, but it's fine. Because there's big king lakes again. It's probably not much time though, because I think they most likely are immolation. That is a lot of lakes though, bloody hell. But it's alright. The early 7-3 is very much worth it. Maybe I even just stay. Damage 10. Might need to if we drop 4 heals, which, if this is immolation, we definitely might. Okay, not immolation, so they grade the skill. Excuse me. Oh, are you sure about that? I can send a little bit, but we should see what skill it is always. Thorn. Alright. We can send a little bit, but we don't want to lose 4 heals. Because all our late push lanes are gonna just end up having a pretty awful game, unfortunately. We can judge their mana, but they should do more attack than this, really. I don't really enjoy trying to like be in charge of the game. I'll do it occasionally, but I don't enjoy it. We have 4 hermits already. So I'll send my Ferb. We'll do 1 Murgle, I think. Alright.
Research complete. Enlighten me. Out with it.
How many king lakes here?
I am prepared.
120 probably.
Yes. Out with it.
I guess I'm fine to do that.
Job's done.
Attack priority? I think so. Did every lane get a Murgle? Yes. Muggle vs Tok as well, it's actually a thing. Tok doesn't get to finish all the crepes. Because the like little reflect damage from the Tok is pretty heavily affected by the Muggle. The actual explosion barely cares, but the little reflect is noticeably worse. Which is like kind of an interesting sort of niche, I guess.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
How many hermits? Not that many. Sort of thinking about whether it was worth trying to get enough attack to two-shot the hermits after a storm, but there's not that many. And they're all dead now, right? So it's not really a concern. Fucking hell. I thought I was lagging. Because I felt like the king was attacking slow, it's just the bloody wolf. Oh yeah, okay. But they're really dropping 4 heals. Thornmail is not a fair spell, man. Alright, fair enough. Not a fair spell, fair enough. Yeah, but they dropped what? 3? Yeah, they dropped 3. Basically, if they're decent on 10, they'll be fine. If they're bad on 10, we might be able to kill them. We don't have good push here, though. Just 7-3s, no one 7-4. Which makes it harder, obviously. But I'm still going to build up for, build up for 8. You have crap range, 350. You have the same, yeah.
Out with it. No one shall otherwise.
Doing this because it has more, basically more HP, which is all I care about. Ooh.
I am prepared.
Forgot about the load. Probably needed to reload this one as well. Oh well, done now. Who are you asking? I mean, we don't want to lose the race on 10. We don't want to completely just canvas our lines. Either, like, there's all in 10 as like attempt to win 10. I don't know, man. Anyway.
Research complete.
We'll double push here. Magic? Do I need double magic? I think I do. Does this leak? If the tear suicides, it leaks. You know what, I'm gonna take double magic because realistically, this is kind of my game to carry. Due to the clog being better for the lane that pushes, also known as like me. So I think that's fine to just stay 7-5. Make sure I don't like 9, blah blah blah. So you know, Night Saber on red. Don't think we know anything else. So probably Panda. And have a look if there's a scout. I don't think they'll give us one. I don't think they'll try and give us one. They probably expect the all-in 10. But even just burst the Nightsaber, it means we already don't really want a 12-13. I don't see a lot of upside to just 14 either. So there's no leak. So I just send something. Pudge it is, alright. Sure, Pudge, Verb. Prior horses over the rest since we saw the Nightsaber. You can get a bow or two, I suppose, just to get the income in. It's fine. I mean, it's actually fine for us that there's no leak 8-9. Just means the game doesn't end on 10. Or won't end on 10 most of the time. But it also means they can't send nearly as much. Not sure what bother to do. Probably just go big balls. I guess I'm fine with 3 small warlocks. Yeah.
Job's done.
I stand ready.
Something like that'll be fine, I think. They send about the same. Judging by the amount of militias I got, we probably sent slightly more lumber. Even though they had more units, because we did Pudge over Panda, which is obviously more expensive. Okay, don't get a boss, but that doesn't matter, I'm 7-5, I'm not desperately trying to get a boss. Janky focus, but enough to mid. Okay, double mid. So, do we need king? We shouldn't, right? We have 20 attack, 15 attack. That's enough. Okay. So we're fine, they are presumably saving all their... Yeah, they're fine as well. It is, it looks like 3 people leaking. Looks very much like 3 people leaking, but we'll see. Yeah. Nice focus by red. 3 red HP warlocks. That's fine, doesn't get any feed mid. Arena is probably winnable for us.
Build more farms.
We'll just grab a Dark Priest. There's not necessarily leaks here though. I think I'll just get a Dark Priest anyway.
Search complete.
Pretty sure I'm never that sad about having 3 Dark Priests, even if it's 17.
Job's done.
Okay, their push is ordinary. So I don't really need to say, to be too worried about Ascend before then. A lot of anti-15 there. We should be pretty happy about just taking the game 17 then. So we're just gonna want to make sure we save gold for as long as much as we can. Ouch, hard rip arena. Okay, fair enough. Not the end of the world. We're gonna want to save as much gold as we can for as long as we can then. Just to vibe out if they're gonna start leaking. If they decide to split. Do we fear 16? This egg placement is really bad, unless he wants to leak. If he wants to leak, the egg placement is fine, but I don't think he does. We should be fine 16. Considering that push is relatively low, and all of our lanes do like somewhere between okay and pretty well. So he's more or less full on any 15. Any 15, a lot of dead value. Copter in front, so we need something in front of that again. Hard life for him. Dark Priest Copter. Okay, I mean that's relatively scary 15, I guess. An STOT. Alright, I mean, so they absolutely suck 17. But, so who was the guy that went 7-6? He went 7-6. He probably leaks 12 if he doesn't build, and I guess he can just always leak 12 with split. There's a school of thought that says don't upgrade this because they might go 16. But since I don't actually have any melee units that care about the movement speed, then I think it's fine just upgrading this. If I had more melee units that actually appreciated the movement speed, I probably wouldn't upgrade this until 17 or 15 if there were leaks like 12, 13, 14. But in this case, I'm just happy to say that the small one doesn't help me 16, so I may as well just upgrade it. Let's not do that unless they want to leak. And even if they do want to leak, we probably still don't want to do that because we're pretty good 15. I mean, we should be fine 15, right? So am I leaking here? Doesn't look wonderful. I'm not trying to leak, but it may happen. Nah, I'm good. He's leaking again. Okay. So they're not trying to leak. Because if they were trying to leak, they would have leaked here. Because they know that Pink has recovery option. So I upgraded a time meter. Well, that explains why he leaked. Okay, so it looks like we're playing for a level where we're bad. I don't like doing that very much. We may kind of have to at this point. It doesn't feel good though. But now he's not going to leak 13. So I have to leak? If we are actually going to do it? Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I should be trying to leak or not here. I think I might, just because the cannons are running out of ammo. It's close. I would have wanted to do a split to take the TOT off the wall if I was actually, like, really trying to leak here, because my value's on the marginal end, considering, like, yes, the cannons suck, but I have the TOT, which is very, very strong. Looks like a leak. Good if we wanted to go 14, terrible since we don't. Okay. Yeah, I should never be leaking here then, but... I mean, this is kind of what happens, right? With communication as well. As people start to talk too much, then it becomes very confusing. Because the thing is with this, if the top gets focused and the eggs stay alive, that can hold. Alright, let's reload here. I think I'm just going Dark Priest, to be honest. I know it seems ridiculous to go Dark Priests.
Job's done. Job's done. Yes. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
I know it seems ridiculous to go Dark Priests in this sort of game, but I fully expect them to send 15. And the thing is, like, with the leaks, they're gonna have to build Annie 15. And if they build Annie 15, they can't be confident that they win a 17 race. If they can't be confident they win a 17 race, then they're most likely going to 15 or 16. And I'd rather have Dark Priest for 15 or 16 than Cannon. That's basically the whole thought process there. We can definitely just die 15 though, it's very possible. Yellow's a decent lane. I mean, he rolled Ghost, which is nice. Maybe that's enough. Green's going Goliath. Which is fine, except there's leaks 11, 12, 13, 14, which we kind of didn't expect, and which could have just not happened as well, but old mate Time Eater, he's not a good unit. I've heard that people have a few people have said that if you actually like commit to mass time meters in the endgame, it can be like pretty good. Never actually seen it done myself. I mean, I could believe it, but it's certainly not like a 1-point wonder in the sense where it's like building just one of them, probably not gonna do that well for you. Let's ditch this, grab a small cannon. Obviously small cannon's pretty bad, but at least it shoots Behemoth.
Job's done.
That's something. Reroll into... I mean, Mutant's good if it's 17, but I don't know that it is. But he has one talk. God. Wow. Bloody hell. Okay. So don't go here. But 16 is still very, very scary. 16 is very, very scary with leaks every level. Because, like, yeah, their push wasn't very good, but how much king did they upgrade? Did they upgrade during 10? Absolutely zero. Same as us. So have slightly less lumber than me. Should be a fair read of the lumber. Well, probably you can say like similar lumber to these guys. So they got about 3k now, I guess, but there's leaks every level. So they reached Demon, File, or Kraken. Probably all 4 of them. Teal went 7-6, so he's able to pop in a commander or 3. Yeah, we could totally be dying 16.
Research complete. Job's done. I wish only. Job's done. My bidding.
These aren't even good. I think this is actually just better than Sentry.
Job's done. I am prepared. Upgrade complete. Has begun.
I'll leave the big balls. Like, my only hope to do well here is sniping sands. Okay, there's the send. Demon Kraken fire, Demon Kraken fire, Demon Kraken fire. Okay, one of them missed a Firelord. Unfortunately, no Firelord on the weakest line. That's not ideal. Can I snipe something, please? Demon, maybe? That's a negative. Okay. GG. Yeah. And we definitely monkeyed this game. Really hard. We had a couple of win angles, but we chose the lost one, and that's fine. But this is what it is with like communication getting really cloudy, right? And I would argue that the game almost went like it did because too many people talk, rather than not enough, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's all fine. Anyway, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.